I'm Ariel Cowles, and I will try to be redoing my speech 3. I will be fixing my main points and my thesis statement, some speech problems, and I will stay all for oral citations. One of the first established countries on the earth was Spain. And it all started from Spain. Spain had explorers that came to discover America and all these other countries that we now know today. Spain has very many traditions involving New Year's, Easter, Three Maggie, bullfighting, and flamenco, and fashion, in which I will talk about. But how much do you know about Spain? One of the biggest things in Spain is celebrations and festivals, and one of the biggest celebrations is on New Year's. A high point of New Year's is eating grapes. Traditionally, you eat 12 grapes, one by one, before the clock strikes midnight, indicating the new year. And if you do finish all 12 grapes in time, it's considered to be good luck for the new year. And most of their partying and fun continues into the early hours of the next day. Easter is another important celebration in Spain. Many towns and cities come together by attending a parade, which contains floats. Each float is decorated with figures representing a part of the Easter story. The parades are very different in America than from Spain, because in Spain, they have 40 to 50 people actually carrying the floats on their shoulders, where in America we have them on wheels or connected to a car and rolling behind it. But in Spain, there's no wheels or cars. And on one of the floats, which is one of the most famous floats, it tells about the Last Supper, and it carries an actual table with real food on it. And what's cool is once everyone is done carrying that float, those people get to sit around the table and eat the dinner all together, celebrating Easter. I got that from whyeaster.com by James Cooper. Celebrations in Spain tend to stay all around very cheerful, spiritual, and colorful, and they're very family oriented. Another Spain tradition is the celebration of Three Maggie. Three Maggie is where Santa Claus comes and visits and gives children gifts. So Three Maggie to them is kind of like our Christmas in America. I got that from mapsoftheworld.com, which has several publishers that added to that. Another huge Spain tradition coming apart from holidays and going into sports is bullfighting. It's the most dangerous sport, but it's also the most famous sport in Spain. In bullfighting, the rider faces the bull directly at first, and then when they start fighting, the rider tries to spear the bull during the fight. This takes about 10 minutes, and the fighter receives a trophy, which would be either the bull's hoof, one of the ears, or a tail of that bull. In this sport, the bullfighting, it shows superiority over the bull. And it's also very dangerous. And I got that from SpainInfo.com. Spain is also where flamenco had originally come from, and flamenco is a genre of dance and music. Dance is performed by professionals that have had lots and lots of training, and they even earned a degree in dancing. But really, if you just take your time and really be dedicated to it, any girl or anyone could be a professional dancer or a flamenco dancer. And our common reader in Missouri Southern this year is Only in Spain, and it's by Nellie Bennett, and she actually came to Missouri Southern and talked to us about her book and explained her experience in Spain, because that book is actually about her life. And she was born in Australia and actually went to Spain to learn flamenco. So really, you can do it. You just have to want it and be dedicated to it. Fashion is also another big part of Spain. It's also spread out all over the world. But during festivals and celebration, everyone wears very bright colors, and the articles of clothing are more loose and flowy. Um, but on the other hand, when it comes to work, they also, like, men and women wear suits like we do, like professional, and the shoulders are kind of straighter. And but casual clothing there is also a lot like it is here, with girls wear skirts and jeans and high heels, and the men will wear tank tops and sweaters and jeans, just like here. As Nellie Bennett told me as she was presenting her book and talking about her book, Spain is one of the top places to go visit if you ever get the chance. Spain is full of celebrations and festivals and just very high atmosphere there. Hopefully what you've learned about New Year's and Easter, Three Maggie, bullfighting, and flamenco and fashion, it had maybe changed or inspired you and on your outlook of Spain. And I've heard it's a very, very wonderful place to ever go, and I hope to find that out on my own someday.